and see you on a Wednesday masterclass. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce the next speaker. The next speaker was also with us in Barcelona, 30 years young, Mr. Benjamin Nutini, 9 years in crypto space. For the past 5 years, he was focusing and I can say making most of the money on the meme coins. Meme coins, if years ago there was something that no one didn't pay attention, already at that time, Mr. Benjamin saw the opportunity. He was one of the early adopters, if I may say so, from the cryptocurrency or the meme coin name Donk, and more of this he will be with us on today's call. Ladies and gentlemen, the next speaker is Mr. Benjamin Nutini. Benjamin, are you here with us in order to share how I can say what everyone needs to find out, what are the meme coins and how to take maximum advantage out of it? Let's wait for a few seconds. Benjamin is already with us. Sharp, you are here. Benjamin, tell me, how are you? And is still so hot in Dubai?
Yes, I'm in Dubai and I'm doing incredibly well. Thank you for asking. I'm excited to go through this information tonight. It was an amazing event in Barcelona. So many impactful speakers, so many great announcements, exciting announcements, and I think it really made the vision clear for those who were there on where we're going. But yeah, I'm doing fantastic. I'm running around, staying very, very, very active, and creating a lot of progress every single day, as I know the entire team is. So, just excited to be here tonight.
Benjamin, give a sneak peek. Why is it important to be positioned? Why is it important to have the big whale? And watch every user. Maybe today we can add something on the Thursday's call that we have. What every big whale package holder, what kind of benefits he will literally get in a matter of days and in a matter of the next weeks. Benjamin, the audience is yours.
Absolutely. Well, I really appreciate what Vitaly was just talking about and sharing, because I also hold the same sentiment that he does about the market. One thing that I believe that is going to be a huge factor for the bull run, and it's just historic over the last a couple of cycles, is after the U.S. election, things typically seem to get very bullish in the crypto space, and November 4th is when the U.S. election will take place for the presidential election in the U.S. And regardless of who wins or who loses, my forecast and prediction is that the cryptocurrency market is going to go into a bullish cycle. Things will probably begin to start getting very parabolic. And so when it comes to timing, especially with the FinUp product, I just don't think it gets much better than where we're currently at. This moment in time, I think, is going to be something that people either say, "Man, I'm so glad I did," or they're going to say, "Man, I wish I had." Right? And they're gonna, and so I think the people who take the action to position themselves now, 90 days, 120 days from now, they're going to say, "Man, I'm so glad I did that. That I really put myself at the right place at the right time." And those who don't are more than likely going to say, "Man, I wish I had done that." And it's very funny because I love listening to Vitaly speak. When everyone's telling you to sell your house and buy Bitcoin, that's typically when it's time to start selling, right? And so it's those quiet periods and those moments that you have to have the confidence and understanding where this market is going and what's happening, and you need to be able to make a decision for yourself against the masses to position yourself for the massive growth. So that's one reason I believe that it's important for people to participate with the Big Whale Launchpad today rather than 1 month from now. I think that's incredibly important. And then again, when it comes to the entire concept of what the Big Whale Launchpad is, I believe there's just a much larger plan in place that a lot of people might not yet still understand. We spoke about this on the call on Thursday, but this is an opportunity not to own a stock in a rising company, not to own shares in something that is going to be profitable in the future, but it's a chance to own a piece of the entire market of the future itself. We understand that each project that comes onto the Big Whale Launchpad, there will be a profit sharing opportunity for those who have purchased this package. And I still don't think people quite understand the value of what that will be long terms, because it is inevitable that business is shifting from this web 2 era to this web 3 era. Blockchain technology is taking over, and the perfect marriage is the direct sales space as well as the web 3 market. And the reason for that is the number one thing that makes a cryptocurrency project, a blockchain, successful is a community. And the number one place to build a community is the direct sales network marketing world. And this is the only company out there that has the real technology, and has the real community necessary to go go the full distance, in my opinion. So when I look at these things and I understand this is an opportunity to own a piece of what will be the future digital Wall Street, in a sense, right? Imagine if you had an opportunity not to own a share in a company or a stock, but you had an opportunity to have a piece of the entire financial market. And considering that this will be one of the most popular blockchains with volume, as we move forward, and the entire future of business is transitioning to blockchain itself, this is an opportunity to position yourself on what will be one of the largest launch pads, in the entire cryptocurrency industry. So I really am excited for that, Dome, and it's incredible what people have the opportunity to position themselves in right now today. I still don't think people quite understand it, but that's obviously why we're here to make it make sense and to break it down for them every single day.
Which, on the Thursday's call, we mentioned something. Having the Big Whale package is even more important. What every package holder from the Big Whale can expect from the product as such in the upcoming weeks. Once again, you are a meme expert. What is the goal of the Big Whale launch platform? And once again, what they can expect?
Okay. You want me to share it? I would love to share it.
I think we can share a few things. I think we can share that there is a lot of things inside of the preparation, and maybe we can go much more in details.
Okay, so what? Well, obviously, we just talked about everything that's already there, and people understand that there are 4 ways to earn from holding the Big Whale pack. But what they don't yet understand is that there has been a 5th way to earn from the pack that will be announced. Maybe on this call, maybe on the next call. But there is now a 5th way that holders of the Big Whale pack will be able to generate returns. And this is going to be something that is live and active and in real practice in the next couple of weeks to maybe 1 month, determining on time frames. So it's going to be something that people are going to be able to see and have. But it's important right now for people to be registered and be positioned with the Big Whale pack, because what we have launching and what we will continue to launch is, should I just share it? I want to talk around it, but okay. So we have something really exciting happening. All right. So take some notes, listen up, because this is information that if your people are not on this call, you're going to want to pass this information on to them. Okay. There are going to be dozens of projects, meme coin projects, launched on the Ultron blockchain through the Big Whale packs over the upcoming months, Over the next several months, there will be dozens of projects launched, and every single meme coin that is launched through the Big Whale platform, the members holding the Big Whale packs will get airdrops of the tokens that launch through the Big Whale platform. This is big for a lot of reasons. One, it's a fifth way for you guys to earn. It's something that you're going to be able to see, in your dashboard. We'll explain all that in the future very, very soon. But it also enhances the timing factor tremendously, because the first meme coin that is going to launch, I'm not going to give you the exact date and time, but I want you to know that it's coming very soon. And those who do not have the Big Whale pack by the launch date of this will not receive that airdrop. They will be able to get airdrops, of the future meme coins that come onto the platform, but there's going to be a cutoff date that says, hey, if you have the Big Whale pack by this date, that makes you qualified for this airdrop of the first token. And what's really exciting is the traditionally on average, it'll be about 10% of supply of the token that's airdropped out to the community. But on this very first token that's being launched on the Ultron blockchain through the Big Whale platform, and this is not the Willy tokens, right? This is an independent project. This is when we talk about the Launchpad being a table, this is one of those items that's going to be on the table, right? This is one of those, the plate, the cup, the appetizer, that's on top of the table. And so there will, but for this first airdrop, it'll be a much larger supply than just 10% of the token that will go out to the Big Whale holders. And the reason for this is because we want to make sure that the early adopters and those who have those who have the vision to take action now are well rewarded as quickly as possible for taking that action. And so this first airdrop is going to be a much larger amount of token. But what's really exciting is that we have a lot of different teams of experts who are dedicated to launching projects on the Ultron blockchain through the Big Whale platform and airdropping out a percentage of the token supply to all of the Big Whale holders. And if you've heard my presentation in the past, I got airdropped a project called Bone. And at the very beginning of the airdrop, my airdrop was only worth about $60. Nothing really, really exciting, nothing life-changing. Now, I ended up selling those tokens for about $5,000 USDT. And that's a great profit, making an extra $5,000 for an airdrop, which was free. I can't be upset about it. But if I had just held those tokens until today, the value of those tokens today would be worth over $800,000. So this is the same type of scenario that the members of the Big Whale pack are going to have the opportunity to experience. And this is why it's important to get yourself positioned in there today, to get your team positioned into the Big Whale pack today, so that when this first airdrop comes, you do receive it. And this is also very exciting because it's not just one airdrop of one meme coin. We're talking about dozens and dozens and dozens of different meme coins over the next several months to a year, launching on the Ultron blockchain, launching through the Big Whale platform, and bringing and each one of the Big Whale pack members receiving an airdrop of each one of these projects. This is also really big because this is going to be something that we will utilize as a team to help bring a tremendous amount of volume from other blockchains onto the Ultron blockchain. We have a strategy in place to make sure that we are consistently bringing more volume, more users from the cryptocurrency community, not just people inside of our inner networks, but people who are already in the cryptocurrency world, and we are having them bridge money, their crypto, from Solana to Ultron, from Ethereum to Ultron, from Bitcoin to Ultron. And this is going to bring volume to the Ultron chain, more volume to the Ultron chain, which brings more volume and circulation to the ULX token, which those two things would impact the price of the ULX token and would have a great opportunity to increase the price of the ULX token and strengthen the entire ecosystem. So yes, you're going to win in a big way by having the Big Whale pack, but what we're doing also has a multiple benefits. It's like an ancillary value. It's like, yes, you're going to be able to win from the airdrops of these meme coins, and you're going to get dozens of them over the upcoming months and years. But the ancillary value of what we're doing here and what we're implementing is that we're going to strengthen the entire ecosystem and the entire blockchain in itself. And I know there's a lot of people on this call who are probably holding some ULX tokens that would love to see the price of the ULX token shoot back up to all-time highs. And so we are consistently implementing strategies that will immediately bring benefit and value to the community, but also in a long-term stance will grow the entire ecosystem itself. So we are just getting started, and I would say the best is yet to come here with Mavi and the Ultron blockchain.
Benjamin, where do you see, based on all these implementations, announcement, Ultron Labs, other projects coming and launching on top of the Launchpad, where do you see the Ultron's blockchain 12 months from now?
12 months from now, I can see us, my personal projection for everything that we have from an ecosystem standpoint, from a community standpoint, and the things that are being implemented, I believe that we could crack the top 7 to 6 blockchains in the world by trading volume. I think that we could have somewhere between $700 million to $1 billion in total locked volume on the chain in the next 12 months, which would bring us to, if I'm not mistaken, about between 8 to 6 as far as largest volumes of blockchains, according to DeFi Llama, which is one of the credited sites in the cryptocurrency space that people utilize. And so that to me is the bigger vision to everything we're doing, right? And that what we're implementing is incredible, and alone it's going to bring tremendous value to those who are getting involved in the Big Whale Launchpad and positioning themselves there. When you really think about it, a blockchain needs a launchpad. And the fact that it's now coming, it's almost like the perfect recipe, the perfect storm, in my opinion, for what's to happen here inside of the ecosystem. But as we were saying, all these different implementations, as well as the fact that the U.S. election is about to take place, to me, that's when the bull market historically takes off. With all of these things coming together, and with some of the marketing strategies we have to go after the actual outside crypto community, I think somewhere between $700 million to $1 billion in total locked volume on chain is where we're going to be 12 months from now. And that's a soft projection. That's a soft projection. I think, depending upon how a couple of different things play out over the next 90 days to 120 days, we could potentially see a much larger number than that. But just with what we currently have ready to go on the board, the things that are going to be checked off and hit over the next 90 to 120 days, I think about 700 million in total locked volume makes a lot of sense. There's going to be a lot of people who get very interested in the Ultron blockchain from the cryptocurrency community, and that's because of the strength of our community here and the support that we have for the Ultron blockchain. So I've been talking to a lot of cryptocurrency experts, people who have launched many successful projects in the space about the blockchain and what we have here, and it's so unique. It's unlike anything else that's currently in the market. The community that's here, the technologies that's here, the ecosystem that's created here, there's nothing else like it. So when other cryptocurrency developers and people who are launching projects actually understand what's taking place, they're getting very, very excited about coming and building on this blockchain, which, yeah, I mean, you guys got to understand that that's what's very important, is having new developers come and build on the chain, launch their own independent projects, and attract the larger ecosystem to the blockchain as well. And the marketing strategies that we have in place over the next 12 months to do that, man, I say 700 million, but that really is a low soft projection. That's like a safe projection in my opinion.
Benjamin, what I can say, thank you very much for all the insights. I'm sure that we will jump soon on a company call in order to reveal even more what will happen with the big whale and what will happen with all the airdrops that they are coming. Benjamin, once again, thank you very much, and I'm sure that we will see each other soon in Dubai. So, what I can say, the next speaker, ladies and gentlemen, is someone